back to the Hardcore Fab channel. I'm Anthony Bronner, and yes, we're building a sleeper for our C50. So if you're new to the channel, you're probably wondering, what is our C50? So I'll give you a quick rundown on that real quick. It was an old farm truck that we drug in town, did chassis swap on, put some air ride on it, already stretched the cab to give us some more room in the cab, and made some cool looking 4-link stuff in the back for the air ride doll, you know, come together and all that. This was a truck that we were building for the build off for Rat Rod magazine, and we had a pretty limited budget of $5,000 on this thing, and we also had a pretty short time window to work on it that I left myself a short time window to work on. So in the end, we ended up not being able to get the sleeper on that I wanted to get on it, and at the time I was kind of just, oh well, we'll just leave it off. Well, you guys said you really wanted to see it on there, and you're right. The truck really needs the sleeper on there. It looks kind of weird the way it sits right now. I was thinking that I could do some stuff to try to make it work, and I could, but it's just not going to be the same as having the sleeper on there, which is what the intent was to begin with, and the way it was kind of designed to work. So anyways, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do the sleeper. I don't know when I'll actually get it mounted on there because I still do have a lot of other work to do. But today I've got a little bit of time, and we're gonna go ahead and get started on it, or I've already gotten started on it. So we're going to kind of get some of the shapes roughed out and everything. So I started using a couple of truck cabs, and I want to say first of all right off the bat that both of these cabs were garbage. Neither one of them was anything that anybody would use, at least not in our area anyways, here in the Midwest. They're terrible, terrible shape. Most of the sides of them are completely gone. They're dented and banged up all over the place, and they just had a hard life. They both came from a salvage yard, and no one was ever going to use either one of these cabs again. I guarantee you that they were both going to get crushed. So we're not tearing up, we're not destroying, we're not damaging anything of any value or historical significance or anything like that. Probably the most historical part of this thing, or significant part of this thing, was the fact that this red cab was actually another C50, and it had a big back window. So that was kind of unique for the big trucks to have a big back window. There wasn't very many of those. Plus this was an early year too. I think it's a 68. So not a lot of big back windows in those trucks. But short of that, that's about the most significant thing of it. So, and the reason why I'm using the cabs instead of just getting a box or something like that, like what you would see on most semis and things, is I wanted something that was going to be something that looked like it came from GM. I didn't want it to look like it was an afterthought and an afterthought box just bolted onto the back. So that's why I'm not using something that's just off of another semi or something like that, or we got a bunch of buses in, somebody suggested I could just cut down one of the bus bodies and put on there. That's not what I wanted. I wanted something that has the same body lines. So we're gonna have that here throughout once I fill in the sides. It's gonna have the same kind of roof line, not kind of, it's the same roof line. So it's gonna have the same shape and everything as what it would have from the factory. So it's going to have that vibe of looking like it's a factory truck, and I'm hoping that we can accomplish that, and then it'll fool the average Joe that doesn't know any different, and they'll just think that it was something that GM made. So I've still got some fitting here left to do to be able to make this stuff work, as you guys can see, but I've got it pretty close here. So I'm going to get to work on that and knock some of this stuff out real quick, and I'm not going to put you guys through watching me do a bunch more just cutting and grinding here, so I'll flash you guys back when I get this fitting a little bit better. Well, it's been a couple days, and I stayed late the other night and went ahead and got this all fitting real good, and then life kicked in and I'm out of gas in the welder, so I couldn't go any farther with that. So I called it quits. It was getting pretty late anyways. I was heading home and had to stop and get some gas, and life just keeps happening. My ball joint busted into my truck trying to leave the gas station. So had to get that towed, got that back here, and it's sitting back here now. I got to go fix that thing here in a second. And then yesterday we spent all day out of town in Kansas City with Julie's doctor's appointments and whatnot. And now today we're back at it, and we'll see if we can get this something done to make this kind of look like something before I have to edit all the video and stuff tomorrow and try to get it posted for you guys. So it kind of catches you up on what's been going on here. I guess now I'm gonna go ahead and go get a bottle of gas and get on here and start welding this up. Oh wait, I don't have a truck to go get a bottle of gas. Guess I'm gonna have to fix that first. Then I'll be back.
Rock and roll! Happy Halloween, everybody! I just wanted to interrupt the video real quick because you guys rock with all the pre-orders of our new t-shirt and logo design. We really appreciate you guys.
We really, really do. It just blows us away that you guys would want to have our merch and stuff like that. So yeah, it's greatly appreciated.
Yeah, it's really fun. And if you haven't gotten it on it yet, you can still do that until November 9th. And I will get them out before Christmas with all the pre-orders. Unfortunately, not for anybody who's not in the US. I'm still working on that, haven't figured that out yet. But for pre-orders anyway, they're on sale. And
it should be before, probably around Thanksgiving.
Probably really close to Thanksgiving when we get that order in, we'll start shipping them out. And we got t-shirts, we got sweatshirts, the new logo and the design. We'll put that up for you guys, check it out.
And we're throwing in a bunch of, not a bunch, but we're throwing in all the extra stickers and stuff that we have free of charge to anybody that wants to pre-order.
Yeah, we have hardcore fab ones, we have hookers and blow ones. We're gonna throw them in the bag with you as a bonus for your pre-order. Just as our way of saying thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing and all that good stuff. And thank you for the thoughts and prayers, for sure. Wanted to put that out there, and that's all I got for you. I'll let you guys get back to the video. Again, happy Halloween, thank you, and we'll talk to you later.
Well guys, we got to start to a sleeper, but this is probably about as far as we'll get today, unfortunately. We got all the rust and stuff fixed up there, so now we'll have to make some skins to go along here. If you guys watched where I stretched the cab on the truck, it's not going to be too much different on making this, but if you didn't, just wait until the next one of these videos and we'll show you how to do that. But long story short, I'm out of time, and this is as far as we got. So I guess we're going to have to call this one done now, and we'll see you guys next time, or next Wednesday at 7, I guess, and go from there. Probably back on the 53 next week, so look for that. See ya.